Alright, so yes, I'm doing another weather radio collection video. This is after I got my 4 other radios that I just got. One of them today and the other 3 yesterday. It's basically just like that. And then the next weather radio collection video will be my last one after I get the other 2 eventually. So, yeah. So anyways, yes, I understand. You know, it's been not that long since the last one, but I'm just gonna go ahead and decide to do it anyway, because I feel like it. So, anyways, let's go ahead and go over here. Start with the Midland WR200.
Only slippery travel conditions on untreated surfaces. Moderate to locally heavy rain is possible.
It's a pretty somewhat radio. Has the model number right there. It has a green statement and yellow watch light, stuff like that. Red warning. This little cap right here is just to program it and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. As you can see, I have to replace the battery, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to the Recom R1650.
Mostly cloudy. Cold with lows in the lower 30s.
This radio is pretty nice. I like how it shows the previous alerts. The last alert was the severe thunderstorm watch. March 31st, 4:15 p.m. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. Yeah. Even though we got a severe thunderstorm watch, there was not a single SVR through that entire event. Just special weather statements about strong thunderstorms. That's all we got out of that. So it was just like March 19th. Pretty disappointing, but I mean, hey, at least we got something out of that event, which was a watch. But that's besides the point. Anyways, moving on to the Running Snail MD319.
Partly cloudy this evening, then becoming mostly cloudy.
This is one of the AM/FM radios that I have in my collection. Pretty nice backlight of what you guys just saw. Same screen display as the WR300 right there. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I mean, nothing really much about this radio. I mean, it activates at the second header, like the HH over there. Yeah, not really much about this radio, so let's go ahead and move on to the Eton Zone Guard.
Miles per hour, increasing to around 15 miles per hour after midnight.
This is another one of the AM/FM radios that I have, as you can see through the side right there. Little stand right there. The beacon, it glows either yellow, green, or red, so something. Yeah. But anyways, moving on to the Midland WR400.
Highs in the upper 50s. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy.
Pretty somewhat nice radio, especially with the screen display. And whatnot. Another AM/FM radio and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'll do a quick siren test. That's what it sounds like. So, Midland WR10.
Friday, mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers.
The reception is okay on this. I mean, I'm gonna have to fix it. Well, I mean, yeah, probably gonna have to fix it later. But, yeah, anyways, little triangle right there, that's the LED light, volume knob, AM/FM. That's what the siren sounds like. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on to the brand new Radio Shack 12-240. Another 1050 hertz radio. I'm going to do a siren test. It's really loud. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So, yeah. Radio Shack 12-247A. Another 1050 hertz activation radio.
Again, the 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time hourly information for the Capital District.
The reception is really rough on this one because the antenna broke off of it, but put it back together and the reception is fine. Gonna do a quick siren test for this guy also, because I feel like it. I mean, of course. Yeah, it's basically just like the 12-240, except it's slightly higher pitched, but yeah, that's what it sounds like, so yeah. Anyways, moving on over here, just a little temperature scanner. Yeah, it's not weather radio, but it is still something. Anyways, Midland HH50.
Activation is not expected at this time.
Yep. Another 1050 hertz radio. Little, got your buttons with the volume and stuff, and a little switch. So, yeah. Anyways, right next door to him is the Midland HH54.
It's to the east. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast.
So, yeah. Pretty somewhat button beeps. This is the siren. Yeah. Somewhat explanatory. Somewhat something. Anyways, moving on over here is the Singian CL100.
Chance of precipitation 80%. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of snow showers.
Another AM/FM radio. So, yeah. Nice screen display right there. Really nice speaker quality too. Luckily it has, luckily the vibration on that speaker is, not there anymore, so really like that. Anyways, next radio is the Recom R1650.
Then becoming mostly cloudy. Cold with lows in the lower 30s.
This is the AM/FM version. Speed limits from watch. Shows previous alerts and stuff like that. So, yeah. Next is the Eton Solar Link.
Mostly cloudy with a chance of snow showers. Little or no snow accumulation.
This is a crank radio. The only crank radio I have. Also I got a little flashlight right there. And an SOS light. It's pretty something. AM/FM and solar panel on top. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on is the Radio Shack 12-991.
Area, Monday night, mostly cloudy. Lows in the lower 30s.
Don't know why it's so loud. Yeah. Pretty nice radio with the reception and stuff. I use this radio for DXing when I'm outside. So, yeah. Next up is the Capello.
In the lower 40s. Chance of rain 50%.
Yeah. Like how the button beeps sound like just like the WR100 and WR300. No message scroll. Yeah. It's pretty something. I guess I'll do a quick siren test. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Anyways, moving on over here is the Radio Shack 12-261.
Saturday, partly sunny with a 40% chance of showers.
Yeah, this radio has been the replacement for my broken Radio Shack 12-262 and 12-521. By the end of it, I will show you them. So, yeah. But anyways, moving on to the Radio Shack 12-519.
Mountains at 162.55 megahertz. WXL34.
Another AM/FM radio. Oh, and also the Capello is also another AM/FM radio as well. If I mentioned it. But, yeah, this radio is really nice, especially with its two speakers on the side. This is one of the Skywarn related radios, but I do not know about that. I don't usually touch it because I don't know what it's supposed to mean about. But, yeah. But anyways, and this also goes off for the first alert tone. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on to the Radio Shack 12-522.
%. The wind was southwest at 8 miles an hour.
Yeah, this one, pretty nice with the backlight and the little temperature reader, stuff like that. So, yeah. And I also like how it has my one of the favorite colors as well, red, stuff like that. I think I already mentioned it in the last collection video, but whatever. Alright, anyways, moving on all the way over here across the room into my dresser is the Alertworks ER10.
49 at Poughkeepsie. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 47 at New York City.
This one also goes off for the first header. Don't know why it's so dusty. But, yeah. Little backlight display, whether you want it high or low. I keep it on high. Little thing right there. And stuff like that. Yeah. Not much to say about this radio, so moving on. The Midland WR100 version 3.
This weather is low. And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday.
This one is the most classic weather radio ever. Especially with its old NOAA weather radio logo. And, alert monitor and stuff like that. So, yeah. Again, not much to say about this radio. Classic siren. Next is the Midland WR120 Easy.
Synopsis, fair and chilly this evening, then clouds increase overnight ahead of low pressure which will cross New York on Sunday.
Pretty somewhat radio. This is basically the newer version of this radio. Yeah, this is basically this radio to, you know, it's, yeah. Yeah, Midland decided to make this radio because, yeah, they stopped making this radio. Because of its version 5 tuner. So, yeah. So, therefore, they decided to make this radio. Anyways, I'm going to do a quick alert test. Oh, yeah, and there's also a strobe light connected to it, too. And it flashes with the siren. So, yeah. Decided to get one. Just because. Anyways, moving on over here to the bottom side of the bookshelf, we have is the Radio Shack 12-250.
Chance of snow showers. Rain showers likely, mainly in the evening.
This one just got. I like how it has the same scroll thing as the 74-200. So, yeah, it's pretty something. And same backlight. Green and stuff, and the little keypad thing, and green statement and yellow watch light. Not really much to say about this radio. 2 knobs, I guess, on the side, or something. And now on to the Radio Shack 12-249. Basically just like the 12-250, except it's different with its color, and the backlight being orange, and the display being on the bottom left instead of the top right.
East winds around 5 miles per hour.
Volume knob on the side. Keypad thing right there. So, yeah. And, And to wrap up the collection is the Midland WR300.
Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to around 15 miles per hour after midnight.
This is honestly a nice radio, again, with its classic button beeps and siren test. I'm gonna keep it on low because I tested the siren right after I got it on high mode, and let me tell you, it was very loud. So I'm not gonna do it on high mode. I'm gonna do it on low mode just so that I can do the siren. So yeah, quick siren test. I don't know why it does that, but okay. And this is an AM/FM radio as well. AM/FM right there.
Thursday night, rain.
I don't know why it does that random static noise whenever you press the button. I don't know if, I don't know. I guess it's just supposed to be there. I don't know. Tell me in the comments why it does that, because I don't know why it does that. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, as long as the weather station just works properly. Unlike with the last WR300 I got back in the summer that I had to immediately return it back because of its weather station being all silent. So, yeah. But luckily with this radio, its weather station, it's not silent.
Here are the 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight.
Yeah. And, and now on to the broken radios. Yeah, I have 3 broken radios here. So I'll go through them real quick. So, anyways, here's the first one. This is the Radio Shack 12-521. The speaker on it. It's just basically technically all broken and stuff and messed up and busted. So, yeah. So, I consider it broken. The next radio is the Radio Shack 12-262. Working for a while, but then it decided to break with its dead and broken speaker being all busted here because moisture can get into the antenna and just break the wire. So that's why I had to put it out of service because, yeah, I tried some solutions, but they did not work. So, yeah, so this radio is broken. And then finally is the Midland WR100 version 5. And yeah, this radio, speaker, the tuner, like I described it, the tuner blew up on this thing. So, yeah. So, yeah, this was the first ever radio that broke on me. And then came with the 262, and then finally is the 521. So, yeah. Ripped those 3 radios, but, yeah. Sad death. Really hoping none of these radios break. I mean, I'm pretty sure they shouldn't. So, yeah. Because I don't really see any other radios that could possibly break. I've seen videos of a lot of reviews of these radios, so should be fine. But yeah, but that's going to wrap up for the collection video. Yeah, and the next collection video will be after I get my SoundGuard Plus and the Radio Shack 12-996. And you're probably wondering, well, didn't it disappear? Didn't you say that in the comment section? Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know this, but the Radio Shack 12-996 that I was talking about, it disappeared, but then it came back, which is good. I'm glad it came back. So I still have a chance of getting it. But if it disappears again, then I just have to wait until it reappears, but I don't really, yeah. I'm really hoping to get that radio, but in the future, but yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's basically about it. So, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and see you guys later.